I'm confused. How does one actually become a sugar baby? And how do people just go with the flow and just do it? Because, long story short, about a couple weeks ago, I ended up getting stopped on the side of the road out in Beverly Hills, and this guy, he's like, I saw you, and he was just like, I wanted you, basically. Like, I saw a future. And that's what he told me after I wholeheartedly got into his car. So I hitchhiked without basically hitchhiking, but I got into his car and I was like, you know what, like, what could happen, you know? And so it's like, what could go wrong? So by that point, hop into his car, we ended up going out, we kind of drive around for a little bit. Later on that night, he came back to pick me up and we went out to dinner. After dinner, drove around, dropped me off again, and then he invited me out again and we went out to dinner again. I thought he was just being nice, thought he was just like interested, and was just like, hey, like, I want to take you out to dinner, hey, like, let's do this and whatever. Where I'm from, you don't get sugar daddies. Like, that's just not a thing, you know? And I honestly I'm not very aware of the situation of like how things work, how it kind of goes about. Yes, I get it, like, oh, you can do something in return, they can do something for you, you can get paid for luxury things, you can buy someone, like, you can just talk to someone and they'll be like, hey, here's $500, or you could offer whatever else kind of thing, and then either they'll pay you or they'll take you out, they'll buy you food or they'll buy you a car, stuff like that. I get that, I understand that, but how do people actually do it? Because come to find out now, after we had like, not like a huge blowout the other day, but it was just like we weren't on the same conversation of things, you know? Like, he was on one page, I was on another, and I'm like, where are you coming from? Like, why are you, you know, saying it like this? And then like he was taking things that I was saying like the wrong way. Like, we definitely had like a little bit of like a miscommunication, and like that's fine, we cleared that up. But I would have been so much better if I was under the impression that he was a sugar daddy and that's what he was wanting. He wanted me to be his sugar baby, and I just don't know how to respond to that. How do people actually do that, first of all? And second, I don't know what to do. He's like, well, let me know, like, you know, take me up on your offer. Like, the ball's in your court. Like, let me know what you want to do, you know? And he's, like, trying to put things in perspective for me. He's like, hey, like, you just moved out to LA. Like, yeah, you're at rock bottom kind of thing. Like, this is what you got going for you. But, like, I can help you. And I'm like, I see that that's me taking advantage of somebody that by that point. And I don't want to take advantage of anyone because I have been taken advantage of before, you know, by close friends, this, that. Like, they would just take and never give. And I'm like, I am at rock bottom. I can't give you anything. So, like, why would you, like, I can't give you anything in return. So why would you just let me take from you? You know? Help.